This is someplace I always stop. And this is Miss Dignity. She is, I think about 80 feet tall. And she overlooks the Missouri River. This is Chamberlain, South Dakota. And it's an area where Lewis and Clark camped. And I think kind of refit and rested a bit before continuing to head up the Missouri and west. The river's been impounded, and it is off in the distance there. This is also my favorite rest stop on the whole trip. I've been doing this for a long time, since before Dignity was here. She's a beautiful and big thing. Lots of people think it's portraying Sacagawea, and they don't claim that. But I have to admit that I also think that she may have some ties, at least in my heart, to Sacagawea, or Sakakawea, as actually I think her name is more accurately pronounced. Anyway, here's the reservoir over, these are the bluffs, so and this is how these rivers go out here in this country. They, everything goes down to the river, which of course makes sense, from the plain above. And this has been a highway both for natives and for whites as settlement moved west. There were steamboats on the Missouri that went all the way up to Fort Belknap, Fort Peck. And the sign here is designating the Lewis and Clark bicentennial, which some of us were involved with, at least in study. I am absolutely fascinated. I was lucky enough to study with Harry Fritz at the University of Montana. And this is their time capsule. It'll be interesting to see. Of course, we never will, but just thought I'd give you a quick look. Here, this is the country around Chamberlain, South Dakota. I'm not going to go in the visitor center today because I probably need to keep going east. The river comes along here and runs here. I had a dear Hidatsa Mandan friend years ago. We fought fire together. Skip Baker. Skip's gone now, unfortunately. And Skip and I did some things probably shouldn't be printed. And I probably don't talk about some of them. But he was a good partner. The Hidatsa Mandaner who sheltered Lewis and Clark that first winter, and unfortunately in some ways paid for it. Peaceable people, good people. And without them, I think Lewis and Clark might have been in real trouble. But they're upriver, up into North Dakota. And as the river goes across, actually, gets into a country where the Mandan were often in conflict with the Sioux and the Blackfeet, who were one of the real dominant tribes of the northern part of Montana. Anyway, just before I get going too long, thought I'd give you just a look around here in Chamberlain. Maybe I'll take you inside real quick and show you the inside the visitor center. Probably not. I need to keep moving. But if you're ever down on 90 headed west or east, stop by here. It's definitely worth the trip. Take care. Hold fast.